Hey guys, welcome to another episode of my Flipping to Billion series. Just finishing off clearing up some offer slots from last week. We're starting the episode at 178 mil, so we're getting pretty close to 200 mil. We should hit it pretty soon. You're going to hear some bird noises in the background. Sorry, I don't know what to do, but I was out all morning trying to get rid of the birds. Not doing something right because they're still here, but they're going to make noises and I can't really do anything about it. So we're going to continue on. Alright, so we're going to start the episode off with the Saradomin Steer. It's an item you use to augment the Saradomin God Sword for like extra strength, but we're going to buy them for about 5.6 mil each, and we're hoping to get a 200k margin on them, and I think we're hoping to go for 10 of them. 56.75, and yeah, we'll go for 10. Now one item I was looking at before is the Summer Pie. So we bought it for 650, and we're going to be able to try to buy it for about 580. Very good margin. We'll have to see if it stays like that. It's not a very heavily traded item because, I don't know, not a lot of people make pies, but we'll give it a try. We're going to go for 20k because we're going to leave it in for a while. Now, I've been wanting to do a few more really expensive items that potentially could have large margins. We're going to try the Ancient Wyvern Shield. We're going to buy it for about 37.2 mil, hopefully, and we're trying to get about 500k margin on it. I wouldn't say it's a very cost-effective margin, really. It's like 37 mil just to get potentially 500k, but we are going to do it anyway. Alright guys, we are back. So we did successfully manage to flip a few of the items we had listed. We added on a few new ones too. So unfortunately on the Ancient Wyvern Shield we lost about 400k over the two of them, so not that great. Summer Pies didn't work out. However, the Saradomin's tiers were extremely successful. We got 222k on each tier and 2.2 mil in total, which is awesome. We tried to do a Zamorak Dragon Head set combination, which is kind of effective. We got about 100k on each one. So it's about 500k in total there, and we also got 780k on Diamond Dragon Bolt Tips. That's also a very good flip there. Alright, so next up we're going to try the Dragon Defender Ornament Kit, and it looks like we're going to buy them for about 3.6 mil, and we can hopefully sell them for around 3.8 mil. It's a very good flip for how cheap it is. We'll get maybe 150k on each one, and we're going to throw it in there for 36.31, and we'll go for, I guess, 10. 8, I guess makes more sense. You have to do a multiple of the buy limit, really. We'll go for 12. Next up, we're going to do, I think, Krills. I kind of, for some reason, managed to actually have about 100k margin on Krills, and for how quickly I would normally buy, seems like a good idea. However, whenever you see a large margin on a very highly traded item like Krills or Rims, it's probably not going to stay like that for long, or it just might not be accurate. But we're still going to give it a try, so we're going to try buying it for about 33.1, I think, and then we'll go for well, maybe not that many. Let's go for maybe 15. Okay, I had to stop the recording for a second. I'm pretty sure there was like a bird that got into a battle with another bird. But anyway, so we ended up putting in two more items, the Ale of the Gods and the Team Cape X, both with around 100k margins on them, more or less. And it's a pretty easy item to put in when you're going to be gone for a while. Next up here, we're trying the Quorum Potion Unfinished. I've been doing quite a lot of these recently because the unfinished potions tend to have larger margins because they are a little bit slower than most high volume items, but they are expensive, so you can get like a 50 to 100 GP margin on them sometimes, which is quite nice. Okay, so the Quorum Potion, 2270, and we'll probably just use the rest of our money for this. Get put in about, can we do 15,000? Alright guys, so we're back, and a few of our flips were pretty successful, mainly the Dragon Defender Ornament Kit. We sold them for a 217k profit, and we got 12 of them, so that's 2.6 mil profit right there. That's really nice. The Quorum Potions Unfinished, we got a 59 GP margin, and we did do all 14k of them, so that's about 826k there. The Krills we just got like 230k on, and the Ale of the Gods about 270k, just kind of little bits there, but that's still like 4 mil in profit off that flip, so it's pretty nice. Bring this up to 185, so we just got 15 mil to go till we are 1/5 the way to a bill. So I've noticed that we have been doing pretty well lately. Having more money is always going to help out, so I think it's not going to be exponential, but it's going to increase in quickness the further we get into the series. So I'm hoping, I don't know, I could probably get it done maybe by sometime in 2019, winter 2018, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to put an offer in for 20 Obsidian sets at about 31.50. Next up, I think we're having a look at the Smoldering Stone. I really want to get this screen adjusted a bit so we can actually see the item I'm looking at. But the Smoldering Stone we're going to be buying for, well, currently we can get it for about 2,400, and we're looking to sell it for about 2,500. Now this item I've tried it quite a few times. It's never worked out as well as I planned, but I don't know, we'll give it a try. It could be a 100k margin, which is good for its price, and we'll go put in 10 to begin with. Alright, so we're looking to try some house teleports. Not a very good margin, but I'm really struggling to find some good flips currently, so we're going to check in 30k. And we need to find a few more things. It's still got 76 mil left. Alright, we're also going to try the Third Age Kite Shield for about 32 mil, and we'll just invest the rest of our money there. And that's it, so we'll check back. And, well, whenever some things have sold. Okay, so we're back, and we ended up having to add in a few new items, but everything's sold, so that's nice. To start here, we did some Dragon Arrows, and we got 38k of them. Unfortunately, we sold them pretty much for a break-even profit. We got like a 3 GP profit on it, so I guess we got like 100k, but it could have been so much more. The Ancient Crystals, we actually got 360k on each one, so just over a mil in profit there, which is really nice. The Dragon Defender Ornament Kits, I think we broke even on. I can't remember what I ended up buying them for. It's not even in my history anywhere, I don't think. No, actually we ended up getting 75k on each of those, so that's pretty nice. We got about, well, 375k. That's probably not right. We also did some Obsidian armor sets. We looked at about 50k in profit there. And we did 11 Ale of the Gods, which actually profited us close to a mil. We got 924k there, and also about 330k on an Anku mask. So a lot of flips, and all in all, let's just claim everything and see how much we made. We're at about 185 last time, and now we're at 188, so roughly 3 or 4 mil we got in profit. Next up here, we're going to try an interesting item, the Bounty Teleport Scroll. Really not that many of these are sold. Anyway, we're going to try for 10 of them at about 2.2 mil each. Next up here, we're going to actually do rims. There actually is a pretty big swing in the margin right now, so we're going to try buying them for about 18.15 and maybe hopefully sell them for 1.9 mil, getting us about a 75k margin. Even like a 50k margin on the rims is good just because of how quickly this item sells. So we'll try buying them for 18.16 and we'll go for maybe 15 or 30. The buying limit on most websites seem to infer that it's 8, however I think it's 15 from just personal experience. Why the hell I'm doing 20? That doesn't make any sense. Well, next up here we're looking at a Armadil page. Just seems to be very cheap right now, so we can try buying it for 438. Restricted a bit by the buying limit, but there's not much we can do there. I think we're going to buy it for about 440 or something like that, and we'll do maybe 20 of them. Again, that has a buying limit of 5, which is pretty annoying. Okay, so 438, and let's do 20. Next up here, the Ancient Crystal actually has a 40k margin on it, but more so than that, over the course of the last week, it is very cheap comparative to its historical prices. Look, you can see it's 745k in the average price there. So we're going to try buying it for 305, and we'll go for 30. And last up here, we're going to do the Gilded Plate Body. We'll buy it for about 15, 20k, and we're going to try selling it for 1600. So about 80k profit, and this item comes through reasonably quick. So we'll go for it, 15, 21, and we'll just use, well, 30 mil of our money, and we need to find some more stuff. So we ended up doing pretty well on the Bounty Teleportation Scrolls. We ended up getting a 248k margin on 5 of them, so that's 1.2 mil. On the Gilded Plate Bodies, we did get a 26k margin, so not that big, but we did do 16 of them, so that's 416k right there. On the page 2, we actually ended up losing a bit of money on, a few hundred k unfortunately, but kind of hilarious, we did a Dark Tuxedo flip. We bought that for about 2.2 mil, I think, so we got about 800k, 2.1 mil, so that's actually closer to 900k in profit just off that one item. We have some light tuxedo jackets coming through, and some musketeer hats, so some other random crap that has yet to sell. This stuff gives good margins, but it takes a long time to sell, so if you're impatient, I would not mess around with it too much. So we have about 4 of the tuxedo jackets and 9 of the musketeer hats. So we're back with some pretty successful flips. To start off here, we did a malediction ward combination. It took a while to buy all the parts, but we got a 307k margin on each one, and we did 8 of them, so that's a 2.4 mil in profit just from combining the malediction wards. We also got a successful Eternal Crystal combination for 128k on each one, and we did 20 of them, so that's 2.5 mil in profit just off the Eternal Crystals, which is amazing. We did some Gilded Plate Legs for 95k margin, so 950k in total. We did some Ranger Gloves for about 44k on each one, so that's 528k in profit off of that. And we broke even on a couple other things. The Cat in Time Potions didn't make a lot of money on, and the Eternal Crystal we kind of broke even on. but we made probably about 5 mil plus on just these 4 items. Okay, so we're 193 mil, so we really want to make it to 200 mil by the end of the episode. Let's find some profitable flips and just get it done. So to start off here, we're looking at doing a malediction ward flip once again because it's just so effective. It takes a while to buy all the parts, but it's worth it. We're going to try for 20 of each piece, and I think we may do the exact same with the odium ward as well. Now GTracker does actually have a tool that I use to look at this in advance. If you go to GTracker on the item sets and crafting page, the malediction odium ward do pop up and show you how profitable it is to combine. So we successfully put in all of the malediction wards. Now we're going to do the odium wards, which are a little more profitable normally, but a little more expensive. So really just go ahead and check all the pieces. I don't even really look at it that much or even try to get the absolute best price because combining them even at the medium price often will be profitable. So if you can get a good price on the pieces, then you're going to get 200k, 300k, I even got close to 500k per combination. So that still leaves us with quite a bit of money. So we're going to look to put in a few more items. I was looking at the gilded scimitar as well as some smoldering stones. We might try that as well. Ezark, I'm sorry I didn't answer you. My journey is going well. Thanks for asking. So we're going to put in for 11 to 80 and we'll go for 8. So we're back with a few more extremely successful flips. To start off here, the malediction ward combination didn't work out. Unfortunately, we just kind of abandoned it. Next up, we did the Obsidian Cape R, which we only got a 52k margin on, but we did 17 of them, so that's 884k. After that, we did smoldering stones, but we got nothing on it. We literally sold it for the exact same price, so that's fine. The gilded scimitar, we only get 120k on, so that's 360k there. However, the odium ward is where we really made a ton of money. We sold it for 3 mil. That's a 388k profit, and we got 20 of them combined. So that's 7.7 mil in profit we got just off the odium wards, and we got some little bits and pieces profit from the malediction shards, but I'm not going to go over each one. So that's actually bringing us up to 201 mil, so we're finally over the 200 mil mark. 1/5 of the way to 1 bill. Pretty happy to be there, and from now on I think it's going to increase in speed. I'm hoping to get to, let's say, the next 300 mil and the next episode or 2, maybe 3 episodes max. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.